Yeah.
I'm super close. Hold
Hey,
on.
by the way, go Navy.
No kidding, right?
Yes.
Go
I
Navy.
won money on that game too.
Oh,
I
well,
won money on that game.
Well, I'll tell
Yes.
you guys, after the season Navy had and the season Army had, if Navy didn't win that ball game,
Right.
something's real wrong. So I mean, not a
But
surprise. Not a
I
huge
did
surprise.
say I did say it was going to be close.
Yeah.
I did.
Closer
Hey,
than
I did say it
expected
was
to
going to
be.
be close. I said right. I had Army plus 6.5. So I took that. I took Army and 6.5 on a parlay, and I
I would've
says
took
Navy's going to win, but it's going to be close. And I won money with. I think I won like $200 with Navy, with the parlay and the straight bets and everything. Said I won money today. So yeah, go Navy for sure. And
That
I brought
made you
in Nav
happy.
and
That made you
I
happy,
said
and it made you happy.
yes,
Made you happy twice.
it made me happy and yeah. And obviously Bishop is a Navy man as well, protected by the Second Amendment. There you go. and Bishop's all about the Second Amendment because, like I said, I won't say what he is, but I will say that he is a very, very professional, retired person of great skills. That likes to roll telephone poles in the surf in the night off of San Diego with teammates. That's all I'm going to say. If you can't figure that out, you're fucking stupid.
Right.
Okay? I didn't say how awesome he is, but I said he's got skill. So, yeah, go Navy. And, yeah, you got it. So, now what we're talking, and we said this, and even if we have the number one pick, there you go. Hoo-yah! There you go. I'll put that one up. That gives it away.
At least it was said correctly.
Even if we got the number one pick, it was said correctly. Hoo-yah!
That one.
That was
yes.
close.
You say that a little bit wrong, you piss off the Marines. So
yes, because the Y's are ours.
Yeah.
and the H's are kind of like they're Jewish for the Marine Corps because they have like it's like like that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did Jack just call all Marines Jews?
No, I did not. I did not call.
I love you, Devil Dogs fan. Don't shoot me. Don't kill me, bro. I'm just kidding.
No, I did not call all Marines Jews, which is not a bad thing. It's not.
No.
Let's hear Nav Man's prognostication here.
I just found it funny. I just found it funny.
Yeah, shut up and talk. Yeah, talk shit about the Raiders, not about the Temple. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Yeah, the Marine Corps doesn't have a football team anyway because they're part of the Department of the Navy. So there you go. Anyway, so
the men's department is what they would say. I'll say it for them because they would say. Go ahead, Nav.
I have to agree with what both of you said. Sorry if the sound stuff's not right. My studio is down in my shop and it's like 8 degrees here, and my shop can't support that as far as being warm enough for me to be down there. I mean, I'm good if it can stay 50, but at this temperature, my heater just won't keep up with it. So hopefully the sound's okay. Okay, no background noise.
Fine.
Good. Okay, I have to agree with both of you. The thought process of bringing in if we have the number one pick, bringing in a rookie quarterback to be our day one starter is a fucking idiotic idea whatsoever with the O-line. Now, granted, JPJ is going to be a freaking Hall of Famer one day. Colton's getting older. Let's not forget that he does get injured quite often. Now, that could be because of his workload. I do like what I've seen out of Caleb Rogers. So that being said, I think Tom said
Did
it
you
best.
watch today?
I think
Did you
Tom
watch
said it best.
today?
What?
Nav, did you watch today? Because he
Yeah.
against a very good defensive line,
Yes.
you can see that he needs work. And he needs work from a offensive line coach who knows what the fuck he's doing, not the son, not Tweedledee or Tweedledum. I don't remember which one's Tweedledee and Tweedledum, but he's Tweedlefuck of the coach's kid. We need an offensive line coach that actually knows what the hell's going on. There you go.
So,
I set you up.
All right. So you pretty much that's pretty much my next point. My next point is, it doesn't matter what offensive line you had if you don't have a coach to coach them. That doesn't matter. And it also doesn't matter what quarterback you have if you don't have an offensive line to protect them. So that's the all raveled in a ball conundrum. However, if you have the opportunity without giving up anything to get the future franchise quarterback and you believe he's that guy, don't let Jamarcus Russell scare you out of it. Because the offensive line can be built in several ways. Most offensive linemen, I mean, reality-wise, from the Raiders, typically either our good ones either came from elsewhere or in the second and third round.
Yeah.
So if you have that opportunity with the number 1 pick and you think Mendoza or Dante Moore or whoever else may be there, because not a lot of people have declared yet. Hell, Mendoza hasn't even declared yet, even though we know he's going to come out because he has nothing left to prove. Even if he doesn't win the national championship, he still has nothing to prove. So therefore, he's going to be there, and he's going to be the number 1 overall prospect. And people say, well, go BPA. Okay, if we have the number 1 pick, guess what the BPA is? It's so I when people argue, take BPA, well, I mean, that BPA, in your mind might be freaking Jeremiah Love, but we already have Ashton Genty. You know what I mean? So what would be the next one? The next one would be the quarterback, right? So
no. I mean, if you look at the best player available, in my opinion, the best player available in the draft this year is linebacker Arvell Reese out of Ohio State.
Facts.
So if you're looking at the best player of the draft, that's who I think is going to be the best player. Now, he's not going to be the top pick.
No.
But he, in my estimation, he's the best player.
Well, but Tom, my only
go
point
other
is
directions.
My only point is this: if you feel like that's the direction you're building, and you have an opportunity to, if you think this quarterback is that guy, you only have a chance in a lifetime of getting those dudes. Do I think he's him? Shit, we don't know. We don't know what he's going to be in the NFL. I will tell you what he's been in college, though, being from Indiana. What he's been in college is an absolute winner. He's the reason IU won their first Big Ten championship in college history in football. He is the reason that team won against Penn State. That throw was freaking crazy with people draped all over him. Now, Cooper is also going to be a dude that's going to be worth looking at, in the second and third round as a highly looked at wide receiver. So the thing about it is, a dude like that, he can't be your day 1 starter. So the big thing you said, Tom, is there's plenty of quarterbacks out there that can be that guy for him for some time. Even if it's 6 months' time, like Shedeur. The only reason Shedeur is playing because the 2 dudes in front of him got hurt. And he's actually playing pretty damn good football. Now, he's learning on the fly. Don't get me wrong, but he didn't have to go in there day 1 and be expected to win. That has to be the way it's got to be built if you're going to pick a quarterback number 1. It can't. And I think Tom Brady would be the first one to agree with me on that. because he's been all about that. Throwing these freaking rookie quarterbacks in day one is the dumbest thing you're ever going to do in your life. CJ Stroud, he showed it exactly what happens. Jaden Daniels has shown exactly what happens. Year one, nobody has any tape on you. Year two, you struggle. Year three, you come back out there and look, you're starting to look a little bit better. You know, now Jaden Daniels is a little bit of a one-off because he's a little bit undersized, and that's his thing. His big thing's been his health, and that's the thing. When you look at Mendoza, he's 6'5", 225. You're not going to be worried about health with this guy as far as getting, getting a little bit touched by something and then goes down and he's out for the game. You saw the very first hit he took was massive against Ohio State. Dude was back next drive.
Yes,
nothing happened.
Yeah. And his brother came in for a play.
Yeah, and guess who that linebacker was that freaking laid his ass out? The one you just talked about, Tom.
Marvell Reese.
Yep.
But I will tell you what, Jacob Rodriguez is another one that's going to be up in there. Texas Tech. So I'm just saying.
Well, let me say this, okay? Because you're saying BPA. I call it BPA OPIN. Best player available of position. Oh, I misspelled it.
A position in need.
Position of need. So OPON.
Yeah.
Position of need. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you do BPA OPON,
yep.
Best player available in position, or IPON, in position of need, IPON. If you do that, you can't do no wrong. But by that token, I see that in the fact that if you are, and everybody's saying Brady's going to get a quarterback, okay, that's fine. But I would say if you got the number one pick, personally, if we had the number one pick, I'd take Marvell Reese. I would take Marvell Reese.
Well,
but because this draft has a lot of players. Wait a second. Because this draft has a lot of players of great positional need, I would trade down to like a top 5 pick if the Jets want that pick, and I would say, okay, Jets, you want it this bad? I want to swap your ones, and I want another pick because they got a shit ton of picks this year, either this year or next year. And when they did the firehouse cleaning, because they were trying to position themselves to get that guy, I said, okay, New York Jets, if you want the number one pick, we swapped ones. I'll take an extra one next year, right? I'll take that because then I'll have 2 ones in 2027 in the quarterback heavy draft. Because then you're playing with house money. If you go, what?
I don't know.
You don't know what
quarterback heavy draft being next year. I or a year after this one.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, though. I know, and I'm gonna tell people I know, and I say this with respect. That you are biased because you're from Indiana. But Mendoza did win the Heisman. I get it. Wait a second. He is. It does cloud. It does cloud because I would say that he is the best quarterback. He is the Heisman winner. He is 6'5". He's all that in a biscuit. But he's also from your home states. There's a lot of, he's mine. That's what I'm saying.
Let's be clear then. Okay. I lived in Indiana for 21 years. I lived in Washington State in the military for 21 of my 25 years in the military. So does that make me a Huskies fan too?
No, but you would be positive with more to that.
Well, I would have
because
been
there's that bias.
I've been all over drafting Penix, if that were the case. But the thing is, you're missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying we need to draft Mendoza. What I'm saying is no matter what we do, if we get a quarterback in the first round, they don't need to be day one starters. We have to freaking do other things. And I get what you're saying with the Jets, but
Yes.
the thing about it is we don't know who these people are yet. We know some of the folks that are going to be
Well, and that's why
they have to.
But the other thing is that is why I said we need to wait. We need to wait until Indianapolis, when everybody's on the board. Wait, okay, for the combine. We need to wait for all of in the combine to see first off who's out there. Right. We need to get their intangibles. We need to figure out the physical stuff and the mental stuff and what they bring, because then you can go and say, okay, this guy rates this guy rates this, and then you have then you rack and stack like a murder board, because I know you know what that is there, Nav, man, a murder board where you rack up all the guys, right?
Rack and stack on murder board.
Right, you think? Yeah. Rack and stack on the murder board, right?
That's why I'm so good.
Figure out who's going to be there. Yeah, but the thing is that then we can figure out, because when we have our board, then we can say, well, if we move down for X, Y, and Z and get those extra picks, that's why I said it's good that we know what we got. Okay,
right. Let's just say it works out.
And thank you, Marcus Banks, as well.
Let's say it works out the way you want to, and you want to do a deal with the Jets. I say you would throw this. I would say, because they're gonna want a quarterback no matter what. They're gonna be like foaming at the mouth for a quarterback. There's no question in my mind. So I would take their one. I'd swap ones with them. I'd take their next year's one, and then I'd say, and you're going to throw in Garrett Wilson, and you're going to give me Garrett Wilson on top of it.
Now, here's two things to consider. We know that the Jets are going to be all in for a quarterback. Now, here's the thing. If Arch Manning does decide to come out, I'm not saying that he will, but if Arch Manning decides that he's going to come out, he stands a chance of becoming the number 1 overall pick.
I don't think so.
I mean, you don't think so, but he does stand a chance. He does stand a chance.
I think
and a lot of that is hype. A lot of that is hype generated. Now, we will see if the coaching staff is in place with the Raiders. First of all, it has to be determined, are they going to go? Is it going to be an offensive-minded coach, or is it going to be a defensive-minded coach?
Facts.
Now, Jack, like you said, if we bring a new head coach in and he's more of like the Jack Del Rio mentality, or somebody who's more of a Bill Belichick mentality, I could very much see Orville Reese being the number 1 pick.
Or Jacob Rodriguez.
If you're going to build up that defense. Again, it really is up to that coach in terms of what's going to happen. I still believe that we need to build up the offensive line and make it a strength. And the reason why, through both the draft and through free agency, is because we've got a lot of weapons on this offense. We have a lot of weapons that we are trying to use, and some that we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Nav, man, we've been talking already. There are 3 really good tight ends on this team. There's a really good running back on this team. There are 2. Maybe 3 good, not really good, but good receivers on the team. And we have at least 1 serviceable piece, maybe 2 serviceable pieces on the offensive line. JPJ is going to be back. Dylan Parham is going to be back. And I think Dylan Parham will be better. I think Colton Miller's done. That's just my personal opinion. I think his age and his injuries are catching up with him. I think so that train has sailed. I think that train is done. And the other guys are they're washes. So we only have maybe 2/5 of an offensive line. Now, Caleb Rogers is coming along and Grant is coming along, but we haven't really seen anything from him. But we need to, and we said this before. I want to make a heavy play for 2 free agents on the offensive line. One is a Nussbaum from the Ravens, bring him in at center, and then move JPJ over to guard, where I think he's better anyway. So then that part you've got shored up. You've got You've got JPJ at one guard, you've got Dylan Parham at the other guard, and Dylan Parham can be your backup center at that point, and you have Nussbaum there at the tackle. Then, or excuse me, at the center. Then you make a play for Rasheed Walker, the tackle out of Green Bay. If you can shore that up, and you've got the money to do it, now all of a sudden you've got a good offensive tackle who is in his prime. He's only 26 years of age. You've got another guy who's going to anchor your center. You've got two fairly young other offensive linemen, and you've got Caleb Rogers and Grant. Now, all of a sudden, what was a liability on your team is now a strength, and you can really start opening up holes to run, and you can open up those passing lanes. That's going to make everything a lot much easier.
Yep.
And it's also going to take pressure off your defense, because if now you can control the ball and you can keep the defense resting, then that's going to make things better. That's going to motivate everything, because right now this defense is getting worn out because the offense can't stay on the field. I mean, today was dreadful. 3 plays, minus 10 yards. Then they come back on the field. 3 plays, minus 6 yards. Then they get back on the field, 7 plays and a punt, and then missed field goal, interception. I mean, there's all kinds of things. This offense is inept because they are not a team. This is not team offense we're seeing.
Right.
But it depends on the coach.
Yep.
But again, and Jack and I talked about this before you came on. What my opinion has to happen is that when the season is over, Mark Davis needs to get up on the podium with John Spytek and say, look, this is the guy. We're going a new direction. I'm going to let him pick the head coach. And we are not going to fix this thing next year. It's not a 1-year fix. Need to announce to the nation, need to announce to everybody, this is a long-term rebuild. We can't convince the fan base we're doing 2 things at once. We can't rebuild and also say, oh, we're going to bring in a head coach who's got lots of experience and he's going to win us 8 or 9 games next year. And we might be right on the verge of making the playoffs. Let's not sell Raider Nation a bunch of fool's gold. Let's tell it what it is. We have some pieces in place, but we don't have a team.
Right, Tom.
This is not a team.
Tom, if I may, adamantly agree with you on this deal, but I think the thing about it is all the money that was saved where it could have been spent to win now, it wasn't. So
exactly.
Something in my mind tells me overall that is the actual intent in the offseason is to build that O-line in free agency so that we can have more options going into the draft. And whoever that head coach is doesn't affect that money. That's out of Mark Davis's pocket, right? So all rational thought to me tells me that's the reason we have all this money is that the intent was not to win this season at all from the front office. And that's why they were freaking doing low-end 1-year deals. And maybe possibly we hit on somebody that's got something to prove, Jeremy Chen wasn't terrible to pick up, but he just can't play his normal position because they need him to do more on defense. So, I mean, but it's one of those where 2 things are gonna be the major factors. Is our head coach going to be a defensive-minded one or an offensive-minded one? And that needs to happen pretty damn quick right off the get-go so we know where we're headed. And then secondly, we need to scour the NFL and find these freaking veterans across the offensive lines to see which ones want to go do a build. Because some of these guys, the older they get, the less they want to do something like that, So I
get what you're saying.
I just think the key is we have to have as much in place prior to the draft as we can, or we're just going to be freaking shooting from the hip. And that's where I agree with Tom on this.
Well, yeah. Well, Nav, and I get what you're saying on that, but it's like the kid from the center from Baltimore is 25 years old.
Well, I agree. I'm not
25.
I'm not referring to him at all. I'm referring across the league.
But what I'm saying is, like, I understand what you're saying, but it's like first off, who do we run up? And this is topic 1, and it's going to be what Spytek wants, with a lot of input from some guy who's a analyst at Fox. I get it. He's gonna be in his fucking ear. Okay, so whatever spy tech with a lot of shit in his ear, I gotta say that because it's true.
Oh yeah, no question.
The input that they have is like, what coach are we gonna have? Are we? Because then it's like, I'd take Robert Saleh, or I would take Brian Flores, but I would also take Clint Kubiak. Right, I'd take Clint Kubiak as well. And Brian Flores I take because I don't know if Robert Saleh wants to come here based upon clickbait, because we were after him last year and we were saying, hey, by the way, come in and be our defensive coordinator, and then you will move into the spot when Pete leaves. And he's like, no, I'm gonna go to San Francisco. If you believe what the clickbait articles say. Because I take Robert Saleh. I take Brian Flores,
we'll see what Spytech decides to do, and what Spytech decides to do will give us a big clue in terms of who's really pulling the strings.
Absolutely. Hey, Jack, can you put me in the backstage real quick? I got some couple honeydew things I got to do real quick, and if you guys are still on, I'll be more than happy to pop back on.
Yeah,
well, actually, I need to jump out as well, okay. Jack. So I'm gonna part ways as well. But again, I was glad being on with everybody. We have 3 more games to go. Not hopeful about next week, but we'll see. Let's keep seeing those young guys play. Let's try to see as much as we can who is going to be on the team next year, who's on the team this year. I wouldn't even mind seeing them bring Cam Miller up off the practice squad. Let's give him some burn. Let's see what he's going to do. Let's see what he's capable of doing.
Hey Tom, let's unleash the beast. Even though he doesn't know what he's doing, let's just unleash the beast and let him destroy some people. Let's let Tossie freaking go play.
Thank you.
I mean,
I want to see Lockie fucking Tossie.
Go kill this guy.
Listen, Tossie.
Listen, and here's the other thing.
Like
Put Tossie in there, and here's the other thing.
Move person.
Sit Genty down and tell him we don't want you to get injured. Put Pegues in the backfield.
Fuck yeah.
Put Pegues in the backfield and let him run the ball up the middle every game. Yeah, Fridge, let him run the game. Let him give him 20 touches during the game.
Hey, I got to roll.
That's our
Tom,
push.
As always, a pleasure, brother.
Else.
All right, listen, guys, it's been great being on.
All right, now, man, I'm going to put you in the back. I'll put you in the back. Go ahead.
Jack,
go ahead, Fester.
Take care. Good seeing you, and we'll do it again. Want to wish happy holidays early to everybody, and we'll look forward to getting again real soon. 3 games left. Raider Nation, hang in there. Things are going to get better. We're not giving up. We're just trying to logic our way through to see what the next steps are going to be. But you see this, Raiders, we're right there. We're not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere. We can be pissed, but we're still Raiders.
Gotcha. All right. Hey, thanks, Fester. Remember, Raider Fester here. Got it, brother. Showing the bulb. That's Raider Fester. Always here, always available for us. And remember, Tom T3 has his stuff on YouTube and his other socials as well. So make sure you check it out.
T3 Sports Guy on YouTube.
Yeah.
Later,
let me
guys.
Get that banner off. There you go. I'm going to remove the banner if I can. If I can find where the fucking banner is. There you go.
That's all right.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks. I thank you there. So Navman might be coming back later. Cool. Positives to Raider Fester. I'll show the other thing again. Remember, if watching on Facebook, come over to YouTube. If you're watching anywhere else, because I know I'm showing this on X, I'm also showing this on Navman YouTube. Come into the show. We got a lot of people. That we can show up, and I'll get the guys. Okay, what if PC stays one more year? PC. Who's PC? Pete Carroll. No, fuck no. No. I don't want Pete Carroll here. I don't want Pete Carroll here. No. And building a Navy with billion-dollar planes with no carriers to launch. I like that. But no Pete Carroll. Pete's got to go. Then I'll see what Ed Winchell says. Do you guys really think for a minute that Brady actually has all this emphasis on the team? We'll see. I think that he at least had the input to get Spytek the job. I think he had that input. Did the Lions? Is that another touchdown from the Lions, or is this just highlights? Maybe it's highlights. I don't know what the score is. Oh, 17-14. Good. So that's a positive bet. Green Bay needs to. Oh, 3rd and goal. Okay. Let's see about that. Yeah, I know. I'm like Ken Thompson at this point. Yes. Josh Jacobs with the catch. Fuck you, linebacker. I don't know who the fuck you are, but Jacobs said something to him. Jacobs with the touchdown catch. Fuck you. I don't know what 57 is. Is that Greenlaw, I think, right? Is that Greenlaw? Yeah, I even knew who that was. Greenlaw with and Jacobs with possession. And and you're right, Ed. We'll see if Brady has all. But I do know. Okay, let me rephrase that. I think pretty emphatically that Brady has some input. We know, and this is through people that highly placed sourcing. We know that Brady had input bringing in Chip Kelly. That's one. We know that Brady had input bringing in Geno Smith. That's two, because Geno was not the choice of Pete Carroll for some reason. Brady also didn't pick his boy Shador. And if you remember from the person that said that the Raiders passed on Shador 7 times, if that's true, then that speaks volumes, doesn't it? Thanks there, CJ. Remember, go to CJ's page, CJ Rich Boxing and BS. I like that. And he is a fan of the show, and like I will eventually run a prize wheel. It might happen after the season, because I've been going back and forth to the hospital, and hopefully this person is better by Thursday night, because I'm leaving on Friday. God, I hope that sounds awful, but I'm hoping that they're better by Thursday, because I got to leave on Friday. I'm going to Houston. I'm going to Houston to watch the Raiders get their ass kicked. The last front row ticket this year to watch the Raiders get their ass kicked. That should be a flag. Cool. I don't know who that was crawling all over me. And remember, I'm liking the Lions in this +5. But whoever that was on the Lions, that he's just rolling over on the back of Nakua. So I'm trying to be honest with my opinion. It's all about the money now. So if you want to come in, CJ, you can come in. That'd be great. If you want to come into the show, face that. CJ, would be great to hear from you. Let's see. Hit the link. Come on into the show. There you go. If you're rolling on Facebook or X, come in, watch on YouTube. Those Texans look scary. Yeah. Oh, wow. Tommy Boucher. Touchdown, Tommy. Touchdown, Tommy. Salute to you, brother. Vikings are in the cusp. Yep. NFC North is tough and sell. I'll be in Tampa again in February. Yes. Tommy, I hope to see you, brother. I do. I hope. Tommy, touchdown, Tommy Boucher. I know you guys know that was my roommate in Cuba. And blessings to you. By the way, Tommy, remind me when you're coming to Tampa, because I have been designated as a godfather. I'm godfather to his latest born. I'm the godfather. My best Italian mobster thing. I like to make sure I get something to my godson. Oh, okay. CJ's got, okay. I get that. I get that, CJ. So yeah, but I wanted to make sure that you had some gloss. Thank you for your positive. Tommy, touchdown, Tommy Boucher, my roommate in Cuba. Tommy, I just I think like Captain Jack the God. Yeah, I'm Godfather. Godfather Captain Jack. We're just Godfather Jack. Jack's not as Italian-y. I know that's not a word. It's not as how you say linguistically acceptable. It's Tony or Vito or Godfather Carlucci. Actually that's Father Guido Sarducci. Sarducci, Carlucci. It's it's like that. But thank you. And Tommy's a great guy. I want to make sure I get something from my godson, who was born 6 months ago. Oh my God! Come on! Oh, and you can't even tackle him. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They got Green Bay to win. Oh, 7 months old. Big kid. Tommy, we were talking about the first pick in the draft. What's up? Hey, Cap YC. Who is Cap YC? I know. I think I know you, Cap YC. I won money on the Chargers beating the Chiefs. I won money on the Bills beating the Patriots. I lost on my Raiders covering 11.5. I was just stupid. They looked like ass today. And then we're not going to see. Is that tonight? Watching Seattle and Indianapolis? Is that tonight or is that on now? I don't remember what the game is tonight. And yeah, Tommy, here's the thing. If we lose to the Giants, I think we're locked in. If we lose to the Giants. And then if we lose to the Giants, and even if we beat the Chiefs, I think we're locked in. That's good. So, and it's also at 7 hours ahead. So it's 5, 6. It's almost midnight. Birb's going to pull an upset on Seattle? No, I don't think so. Colts up 6-3. Oh, okay. And so that's on now. Tommy, you got time? Hit the link, man. I like to. If you can come in, you can come in. I don't know, people. If you remember Touchdown Tommy. Touchdown Tommy Boucher. I gave him that because it was like Touchdown Tommy Kramer. But come on, man. Green Bay, my God. Shalom. There you go. Shalom to you, Bishop. Shalom to you. God. You're down. You guys saying he's not down. First and goal, 2 minutes. Come on, Green Bay. Yeah, 10:30. Come on. Tell Lizzie. Lizzie's his wife. Tell Lizzie you got to come in. Oh, yeah, come in for a second if you can. Hit the link. Hit the link. They say we won no matter what. I don't know, Bish. I hope you are correct. If that's true. Oh, Cowboys are playing the Vikings tonight. Thanks, Jack. See, Jack has the number. Jack has the Godfather. Jack, questa feste. Questa feste. That's Jack. Is that Italian? Are you Italian? Vikings, the Cowboys. Hi, Willie Wayne. They say we know no matter what. I hope. I hope. Okay. Now I'm not always right. But I'm pretty close. Whenever I see a name, first or last, I see people with first names like that, and I know if they're like I will talk to them in Arabic, like I'll say, shukran, to say thank you. There you go. Yes, I'm Italian. See, I'm right most of the time. So Cowboys are playing the Vikings tonight. I will be. I might have another show because people normally they're expecting me to be on at 9:00. I had a calzone today. Actually, 2/3 of a calzone. It needs a little more sauce because I used up all the little sauce things. And then I ate the leftovers I had from the little chicken thingies from the Fireball chicken wraps at the steak place. I had half of them last night, or actually 1/3 of them last night. I had the other half today. I had half of the shrimp from Hooters, so I ate that today. It was good. Come on, Detroit. Yeah. Detroit pick's looking really good. The Green Bay pick, I'm hoping. Be good to get that one in too. But yeah, I was stupid. My bad. Ooh, yeah. I put 50 on the Packers, and I only put 30 on the Lions. No, I'm not going to early cash out on the Lions. I can't even early cash out on the Packers with them losing. Yeah, okay. It might be as of the extra point. That's probably why I can't cash out. Rivers just threw a touchdown. Oh, you're watching that. Okay. McCarthy looks good at times, but he worries me more like our line. Oh, JJ McCarthy. My dad was from Sicily. There you go. I used to live. Hey. And Money Chuck, like I said, I don't do the accents to what's the word I'm looking for? In a bad way. I do it as entertain. Because I'm godfather to Tommy's kid. His third kid. I'm godfather. I need to get him something. 7 months now. So he'll be close to a year old. When Tommy comes in February, he'll be close to a year old. I'm looking good for the Lions. Packers just need to win. That's all I'm going to say. If you'd like to come into the show, because we've been on for 2 hours. We've been on for 2 hours. I will, I might take a break. And do some more. Can I get a link to sub to your channel? Sure. Money Chuck. Here's the fourth kid. I'm sorry. The third son, but the fourth kid. That's correct, I think. The third male heir to the Beauchesne. The third male heir, but the fourth kid. Yeah, no more kids. Oh, great for you. Money Chuck, sure. This is, I will put my channel here, sir. Here. Go there. Did I get that right? Oh, yes. Here, I got to show it. Yeah, I was saying because Money Chuck is on. Tell yeah, boy. Jameson Williams for the touchdown. 23-14, boy. Yes. There's the link, Chuck. Yeah, Tommy, I will say this. I miss people from our days in Cuba. I miss coworkers. I don't miss the fucking work anymore, brother. Don't miss shit. Don't miss shit anymore. Oh, did you fuck up? I think they fucked up. I don't know why. Did they have to bring it out? I think the special team. Oh my God. The special teams coach for the Green Bay Packers. Pardon me for sounding like a foghorn. None other than Rich Bisaccia was just on screen. All you Raider fans know who the hell Rich Bisaccia was. He was just on screen. They fucked that up. So Rich Bisaccia, who, years and years ago, people were saying should be the Raiders coach. No. But he had a decent staff. He wouldn't have been a bad one. But Packers are driving 1st and 10 on their 30-something. Now they're on the close to the 50. 1st and 10. Is there a flag? Something stopped. Flag. Oh, roughing the passer. Fuck you, Denver. Money Chuck, thank you, brother. Oh, Money Chuck's there. Thank you. As you can see, Money Chuck is now a subscriber to my channel. Doesn't cost me anything. There are people that pay, and I appreciate that. Roughing the passer, I'm thinking on whoever number 99 is, gets an extra 15 yards. 1 minute and 23 seconds. The Packers are driving into Denver. They're on the 36-yard line. 1 timeout. Love back to pass. Oh, it's a screen pass to the tight end. Gets up. 114, 113, tick, 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 like Chris Berman would say. And thank you there, Money Chuck. Money Chuck came over from Navman's channel. So, runs into a fucking stone wall like Jackson. I don't know who that was, but he was running. He was running. And all of a sudden, he was on his ass. Boom! Anyway, if you would like to come into the show, I'll be here for a little bit. I might have to do another show again. But hit the link, hit the link, hit the link. Hit the link on StreamYard. Hit the link on StreamYard. Come into the show. Talk about what you want to talk about. Tommy is going to bed. Oh, nice. First down for Green Bay. 17 seconds. I get, was there either a timeout or a penalty? 17 seconds left. Timeout, Green Bay. Guess that was their last one. Yep, last timeout. Do I go to the, Tommy, I haven't been to the movies in a while. I will say the last movie, wow. The last movie I remember seeing was the new West Side Story, like 3 years ago. And you know who I went to the movies with. In the immortal words of most of the Raider Nation when they say this, fuck that puta. Or fuck that puto. Completed pass. Packers on the 10 seconds left. No timeouts. And yeah, I do miss the free films too. I do like Jordan Love. He's more consistent than most of our Vikings. Yes, he is. Green Bay with 10 seconds left, no timeouts. Wow. Okay, on the 16 and a half. Wow, no timeouts. Ooh, you better get out of bounds. Love goes back to pass. Throws it out. Yeah, 5 seconds. So Green Bay goes for the chip shot field goal. I guess if somebody was open. Yeah. You know who I went to the movies with. Fuck that puta. Showed a little bit of hate and discontent there. Packers for a 36-yard attempt. 5 seconds left. Kick is up, and kick is good. So Green Bay leads 16-14. I like the win. 2 seconds left in the other game between Detroit and the Rams. The Rams are going for a field goal too. Looks to be a chip shot, about a 37-yarder. Kick is up and through. So now the Rams are down 24-17 at the half. No, Tommy. Not at all. We'll have to talk offline. Lil is in the hospital. Complications from surgery right before Thanksgiving. She had an appendectomy about a week before Thanksgiving. Then I took care of things around Thanksgiving. And so because of difficulties from that surgery, Lil is in the hospital as we speak. So again, hopefully you guys will give blessings to Lil for her recovery. Say that? I can't see what the. Oh, okay. Yeah. Holy crap. So yeah, please send positives and blessings to Miss Lil for her surgery. Thank you, Tommy. Prayers from Lizzie and Tommy and all of the family there. So I like that. And by the way, Lil is not the same person that I would say fuck that poop to. Just saying. Tommy knows all these people. So anyway, it is now halftime, and both the Green Bay game, with Green Bay winning 16-14 at the half, the Lions winning by 7 at the half. So if you want to come into the show, if I'm gonna put it up one more time, Tommy, if you like to, you can hit me up on. You can call me on WhatsApp, right? You can call me on WhatsApp. If I'm gonna put up the link one more time, putting up the link. If you want to come into the show, I would say that. Hit the link. Money Chuck, thank you for being a new subscriber to the show. Hit the link. There you go. You can talk. And I can go get something to eat. I can do another show tonight. It's almost 6. I can come back at 9 Eastern. But I like what I have there. So if you would like to continue to watch Nav, I'm going to put Nav, man. Can I put you on? I didn't know. How long have you been there, fucker? I didn't.
No, I just walked back in.
Okay.
So it's one of those. It's one of those where when the wife says, "Come on, baby, light my fire," and you completely freaking misunderstand what she means. Because it's gonna be cold tonight, right? I mean, go on.
Hey, folks, I can't even write that. I can't even write that.
I know, funny. Right?
So what you thought and what with the actuality, let's just say that the Nav's household is warmer now because Nav took care of like burner items or furnace items or wood fire items to make sure wood stove. There you go. Wood stove items. So the house is warmer. Okay. Now let me ask a question because I was about ready to end the show. But I can come back tonight at 9 when I normally come on. Okay. Would you be able to do that too? Because I like when you come on because then, and I would say this, by the way, selfishly, I get your audience as well. But I'm going to do this. If you are not a subscriber, oh shit, I got the banner up. Fuck. Wait a second. If you are not a subscriber to there it is. I gotta put myself over here. I'm gonna get this squared away. Fuck, move, bitch. Move, bitch. Sorry, get out the way. Get out the way. No, not you. The fucking there you go. See, I was trying to move. Move, bitch. Get out the that is who you need to subscribe to. Raider Nation family, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Raider Shield family.
Fuck.
Yeah,
damn it.
You bring it up every time. It's okay. It's no big deal. They know.
Okay.
But
if you are watching,
if you go to
if you're watching
right there, where it says Nabman 93 Raider, if they look up at 93 Nabman, they'll see IG, they'll see all that stuff, and that'll direct them right to it. 93 at 93 Nab. At 93 Nabman.
Okay. Then put it on your thing next time.
Put it on my what?
But,
like I said, I'm using the home computer, so nothing's saved. So I'm having to update everything.
Okay, I'm just saying I want to make sure if you are watching, because Geomex just put out a comment. Okay, and if you are on my channel, and you're not a member of Navman's YouTube, because he does shows too. And if you like my entertainment, and if you like his entertainment more, that's fine. I don't take offense to that. But if you like his shit, and he does longer shows, it's kind of different thing.
It's all free. And when we come back, I'm gonna have a special surprise. Oh, I need to unmirror my stuff too. Hold on.
Oh, I saw that. It was dad jokes.
Yeah,
that came up.
Emergency. Yeah. They're emergency dad jokes.
Is that toilet paper?
Behind me? Yeah, we just went to the freaking.
No. The dad jokes look like toilet.
Oh, no, it's a 10. It's in a 10.
Oh, so, okay.
Here, let's it's like, and they're like coasters, right?
Oh,
like
okay,
that's for a bar. You can't see my bar back here. That I built the bar myself because it has all this like wholesale club stuff. We went shopping, so it's all stacked down here right now. But here, like for example, what happens if you boil a funny bone?
If you boil a funny bone, what happens if you boil a funny bone? I don't know, sir. What happens if you boil a funny bone?
You get a laughing stock.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it took me.
That's so. When we come back, we'll do some dad jokes.
I like that. It did take me a little bit because I'm like,
they all do. That's my third one. My daughter sent them to me. That's like the third one I read. So it's freaking hilarious.
Well, I like that. I'm just saying, if you're watching the show and it's almost it's 6 o'clock, so I will do another show in 3 hours. My normal slot.
9 Eastern time.
9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Like the girl, the stupid chick. No, right. It was 6 Pacific.
See all this right here?
Yeah.
That's all Christmas for the wife. It's like my entire bar.
Wow.
She's spoiled rotten, bro. What else can I say?
I got you.
I will. But spoiled on shit like this here. Hopefully she doesn't rewatch this, but spoiled on because she's an outdoors person, right? Spoiled on this kind of shit here.
Oh, that's like a knife thing, right? Yeah, I got it.
Multi-tool with a freaking hardened case. Because she does a lot of hiking in the mountains and stuff like that, and she's got to have all the survival gear. Plus tools that are all-in-one type stuff. So, so that kind of stuff.
Don't tell Nav, man.
She's not going to hear me.
Okay.
Down here in the basement, you can't hear anything upstairs.
Okay, good, but don't tell Nav Man's wife what she's getting for Christmas.
And she doesn't watch the show because she has to look at me in real life. She doesn't want to take time to look at me again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been 32 years. She's probably sick of it. Yeah. So.
and you get a positive from Ed Winchell. Smart man showers his wife with many gifts to be a happy man.
And it's not just a Christmas thing either. It's just
yeah.
Every now and then, hey, look, people always ask me, "What's your key to success?" 32 years of marriage, because it doesn't really happen very often anymore. You know what I mean? I felt like the moment I stepped over 10 years, in marriage, that we're good forever. But I just watched them dropping like flies around me at 20. And stuff like that. And I'll just say the key is to always be in tune. First, her and I were best friends before we ever even were intimate with one another. So that's a huge key too. We knew each other before we even knew each other. If you know what I mean. And the other deal is that never lose sight if you're doing more for yourself than you are for your spouse. If you know what I mean, if it's becoming about you, you need to freaking stop, relax, think about it for a minute. You know what I mean? And that's what I like to do. I like to just I schedule shit. Like, okay, it's been a minute since we've been out to do something. Even if it's just going to breakfast somewhere, not in the house, making breakfast in the morning or whatever. We just go somewhere, even somewhere it's not even fancy or nothing. Just we get out of the house, two of us, just get a hang out together, for at least half a day or something. And I live in Pigeon Forge, so if we really want to be crazy and go down into Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg or something like that, and spend a day, we can easily do that. And it's bad on me if my marriage gets fucked up, So because the opportunities are here for us to do whatever we want to do. But for the most part, the two of us, unless we're out on the boat in the summertime, the two of us, she's hiking, I'm here bucking timber or cutting down a tree or something, So
or entertaining hot Latinas.
Just saying.
I still need to see those pictures, by the way.
I know.
And I do also need to. What I'm looking for. I need to take some time to work to the sublet or sub, be like a what do you call a guy that it doesn't know shit and he's like a novice. He's a
apprentice.
Thank you. I need to be an apprentice.
That's who I work. That's who I work with day in and day out. I'm a trade academy electrical instructor. I teach electrical to apprentices that are physically working in the trades.
Well, I need to be an apprentice for a couple of days when you do that with the hot Latinas. I'm just saying. I'm just saying because the people who know me on this show know that I'm what's the word I'm looking for? A salty dog.
You are salty. There's no doubt about it.
Salty dog. So anytime I can hang out with some hot Latinas, which I still need to see the pictures. Because it didn't happen unless there's physical photo proof.
That's true.
It didn't happen.
That's right.
Unless there's proof. And I'm sure that there's proof.
But there's also good reason not to have it too.
I get it. But by the same token, I'm gonna ask you one question before we go. Because this is the one thing, and this will be a what was that? Oh, a beer, right?
It's my
it's
my Yeti for my four-wheeler. My four-wheeler, I have a Yeti that goes over the fender of my four-wheeler, and there was 5 beers in it. I said, "Oh shit, I'm gonna take them to the house and drink those."
Well, there you go. But I got, damn it, you fucking squirreled me. Squirrel. I had to remember what. If you had the gumption, because I just saw a picture of the Denver defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vance Johnson.
If you had the gumption, Vance Johnson, thank you. Between Vance Johnson, Robert Saleh, or Clint Kubiak, or the guy that's the offensive coordinator with the Bill, is it Joe Brady?
Joe Brady.
Of those 4, who would you like to bring in as the next head coach of the Raiders?
So you just mentioned two OC types and 2 DC types.
Right. I split it like that deliberately. So 2 OC types and 2 DC types. The DC types are fantastic defensive coordinators that were horrible head coaches.
Those were.
Yeah.
In general. Flores was not a bad head coach. He just had some sissy ass players that freaking didn't like being talked to a little bit freaking strong.
And Flores wasn't that's a third example. Third with Brian Flores, that's the other one. Brian Flores, Vance Johnson, or Robert Saleh. Let's go there. Those 3 guys, or Clint Kubiak, or Joe Brady. So now it's up to 5. I didn't even mention Brian Flores because people are already saying Raiders Vance Johnson, or they're saying Raiders Robert Saleh. That's what they're saying.
I don't think the Broncos would ever let that happen in their division. I don't think
it depends upon what his contract status is.
Sure, but I mean, from what I understand, he's all Broncos. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know that.
I would say I would exclude Vance Johnson. The reason why is this: look at his freaking roster. I could do that. Surtain, freaking Benito, all these freaking dudes. Their defensive lines are freaking stacked. It's probably talent-wise the best freaking defense in the NFL. Talent as a whole, all the way around.
Right.
So I'm not going to give them a whole lot of credit for that.
And the other thing is, how many times have we brought in Broncos defensive coordinators that sucked? 2 times previously.
Yeah.
Del Rio.
Yeah.
And Dennis Allen. Remember that. It's
Dennis
not
Allen's one. Dennis Allen's one. It'll be a DC, a good DC in the NFL for a very long time, but he just won't be a head coach again. I'll never see him as a head coach again. He's failed miserably 3 times as a head coach, and most people don't get a third try. He did. So,
yeah.
I mean, but Flores, I think the Raiders players also need a freaking hard-nosed bastard to freaking say, no, it's not about you. You know what I mean? It's about the team. Talk to him any way they want. He wants to talk to them. They're getting paid to listen to silly shit like that. I don't know where they think they have the right to freaking think that this shit's a democracy. It's not. And Flores has been in trouble 2 different places for that very fucking reason.
Mm-hmm.
And he got fired as head coach, I believe, in Miami for that very reason, that his players freaking hated the way they talked to him, that he talked to them. Well, fuck you. I don't care.
Yeah.
How you think I talk to you? You're getting paid millions of dollars to play a game and you're sucking at it, and I'm telling you how bad you suck. You need to get better. I hate that pussy attitude. So to be honest with you, if we were to bring in a defensive head coach, I think Brian Flores would be the guy. Or if you want to go like mega young and the up and comer type, Chris Shula. But I think we need an offensive minded head coach to get started. I think.
Okay. Okay. By the way,
yeah.
By the way, ex-Raider, I keep saying this in a good way. Josh Jacobs just scored a long running touchdown, so the Packers are beating the Donkeys and solidifying that pick. Meanwhile,
what do you think about what Grandpa Rivers is doing to these freaking Seahawks?
I don't have that. That's not a game that I have.
He threw a touchdown pass and it was a fucking laser.
Laser.
Downs. Threw it to Downs. Yeah.
Freaking a laser.
It was a laser beam. I mean, that's what I figured. The one thing that he was still going to have was an arm, because he always had an arm.
Yeah, but you know who else has an arm and was throwing dimes? Fucking Jeff George. I saw the video. Did you see that?
I did. Just a little while ago.
He's 58 years old. I didn't realize I was older than Jeff George. I thought he was a little. No, 58 years old, and he's throwing. Yeah. He's throwing cannon shots.
Yeah.
Cannon shots.
I will tell you something, head coach wise that's intriguing. What's intriguing is the Ravens beat the Bengals, like blanked them. I don't think the Bengals have had 0 on the scoreboard in a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
If the Ravens come back and end up winning that division, I don't think the Steelers get in the playoffs, and Tomlin could very well be asked to leave. Not necessarily fired.
Yeah.
That is not a terrible freaking dude, even though he's not a youngster, but he's also not old either. That's because he came in the league as one of the youngest coaches that have in the league. So I don't think it would be a terrible idea if Tom would come rolling his happy ass over the Shield. You want to talk about somebody that creates a culture?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have your whole freaking career with no losing seasons without some type of freaking leadership. You know, I mean, he hadn't had a freak quarterback since Ben that's been worth a shit, and Rodgers isn't he's not the freaking the fix. So
Roger.
I could see Tomlin going, look, I just maybe just need a freaking scenery change. Let me do a rebuild. I'd love to go to do a rebuild, you know, and which if you're a Raider fan and you don't believe that we're freaking about to burn this whole motherfucker down and start.
No, we're burning the building, but the stakes.
We're leaving the structure. We're leaving the main structure in place.
We got the good hard supports is the name for it. I can't remember what it's called, but you're getting the good stuff.
So right after I made chief in the Navy, you know, that's E7 for those that don't know Navy. When I first made chief, they had this thing called a freaking where you had to prove yourself pretty much every year to even stay in. It's called a continuation board. And when the Master Chief Petty Officer of the Navy, which is the highest enlisted man in the Navy.
Yes, folks, that's called a MCPON.
Yeah, MCPON. And at the time, it was, I'll get back to you on that. Actually know him very well. I just, there were so many throughout my career. I'm trying to think. I don't want to put the name to the wrong person. But
I got you.
He comes to our base, which was, we probably had 3,000 E7 and above on that base. Is a big base, Whidbey Island, Washington. So we're all in this auditorium. And he says, this is what we mean when we're talking about we're going to clear the fallen timber. We don't need dudes just collecting a paycheck with anchors. We're going to clear the fallen timber. That's what the Raiders fitting to do. Clear the fallen timber.
Mm-hmm.
You know what happens when you have a lot of fallen timber and a lot of brush in the woods?
You got a forest fire.
Strikes, you have a big fire.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was never one of those deadbeat dudes that just freaking rested on his laurels and freaking, all right, I put the anchors on, I'm good to go. I was always looking for a little bit more, so I wasn't.
I always said that one of my greatest contributions was I made my leading petty officer, who was an E6. I made sure that he was early promote on an aircraft carrier when he was very junior.
Right.
And he got promoted to chief, went to Tennessee, made senior chief, and then he made master chief. So he lapped me twice. And that's one of my my accomplishments is that I made a gentleman to make sure that he was deserving, by the way. He deserved to be chief, but he lapped me twice. So I don't say somewhat instrumental, but I definitely helped his career along for him to make chief because I fought for him against a very salty fuck master chief that was the ops master chief that said okay. He said, this guy was a former gunner's mate. Oh no, excuse me. Let me go back. He was a former bosun mate, then gunner's mate, then OS. So he was knuckle dragging the entire career. He made Master Chief as an OSCM.
I know a few of those guys.
Big time knuckle dragger, and we did not get along. We did not get along. We actually. We bumped chests in his office. I will say that we were this close, and he's a big fucker. He would have kicked my ass. He would have kicked I say that. He big fucking, bosun gunners OS.
Yeah.
Okay. he would have kicked my ass, but we bumped because I was. I have anger issues.
Yeah.
But I said yes, Mark. Sam needs to be a chief. I have no problem saying that. I don't care how young he is. He's better than guys that are chiefs in our fucking mess right now. Which kind of like
that's what I always tell the new chiefs. The moment you think it's because of you, you're the problem. It's not because of you, because your people. Your people are the reason you make these 7
Yeah. And GeoMax, do you have my channel? Because you said what other things are? Because do you have my channel, GeoMax? Because he's on your channel. GeoMax, are you subscribed to my channel too?
Pretty sure he is.
Because he says, are there other things?
Sub to Captain Jack's channel. You know where it's at. I'm pretty sure you do. He might just be like just chilling on mine.
Yeah, he's lurking on yours. He's lurking on yours, but I'm not sure if he has mine. Because that's why he had a question. What? Yeah, my channel, Geo.
Yeah, put your link down on the chat there.
Yeah, but he won't see it unless I put it up.
I'll put it on YouTube.
I did. I'm going to put it up in a minute.
He'll see both on YouTube. Just from StreamYard, we just don't see it.
Yeah. So there's my channel.
There you go.
There's my channel. So make sure you pop in.
Yeah, he's got to have this long, freaking drawn out, freaking fucking address. I don't know why he's got to be so freaking goddamn. Why he's got to be so fucking bougie about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not show that on camera? Okay.
Yeah, it's set on automatic, Jack.
Yeah. Here. I need to pick a booger. I need to pick a booger out of my nose. There you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yes, he said that's not coming up on the chat. See, you gotta put it on yours, Nav, in order for him to see it. That's what I thought.
Let me
rectify
that fucking silly shit. Let me find.
By the way, I just saw my commercial again. I saw the commercial for State Farm. My NIL commercial. You know what I'm talking. Yeah. The State Farm commercial. Yeah, my NIL commercial. I just saw it on State Farm again, not on. I need to write that. Hang on, G. We're going to make sure that you got the channel.
Should see that.
Well, if it's in your, you got to actually put it in the chat so that it's on your side.
I did. I copied it there.
Okay.
That's bullshit. It shouldn't be like that. So, I mean, I get it that StreamYard, when you put it in the chat section, I get that thing would be a thing. But here's what it is. You can't put a link in my chat because you're not a mod on mine. And I can't do the same for yours because I'm not a mod on yours. So let's rectify that shit now.
You're not a mod on mine?
I don't think so. Let me look. I'm going to type something real quick.
Okay.
Nope, I'm not.
Yes, I don't see anything.
Let me change this real quick. Hey, see, Bishop's a mod on the live chat, and that must be from your side because I don't recognize him on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing at 93 Navman. I don't have a wrench next to my name.
Okay, I need to. Well, you know what? I need to. Oh, okay. You put it on the channel. I got to put it over. I got to go to my YouTube. Let me go to my YouTube.
Right. That's the thing. You won't be able to. It just won't show up on my channel if you put a link in. unless you're a mod.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put. I'm making my YouTube channel. I'm going to it now. I'm only doing in StreamYard. Okay. So okay, hitting that. That's live. Oh, it's on. Yeah, only 7 people are watching on my channel. So most of these people are watching on your channel.
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm looking for the chat. You managing Monica support your managing moderator. Okay, yeah, introduce managing moderators. He's used the same capability as standard moderators from addition. Okay, well, I can learn more.
I don't have any on my side right now.
I need to. Yeah, I don't see you have that I can make you a moderator for.
No, you're gonna have to go back after it's over with, rewatch it, and then any comment that I made on YouTube on the chat, you can click on it and make me a mod. You can't do it.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
see, I'm looking. Oh, I can't. Okay, because I was gonna say I was
you can't.
looking for your comments. I can't see it.
You actually have to go back in the YouTube chat, click on the name, then you can make them a mod. And I'm gonna have to do the same with you, and I'm gonna do it right after we're done here, real quick.
Okay, because I was showing my. Yeah, I was looking in at the YouTube chat, and I didn't see anything that you did, so
Right.
that's why. Did you put that in the thing? Okay.
Yeah. So when you
I'll do
go
that.
back to your YouTube chat before we leave here, just type in there Navman mod me or something. That way I have something to click on and make you a mod. Just for the YouTube stream.
Okay,
just,
let's see
type
here.
it in the YouTube stream.
Now mod me. Okay, so that I did it on YouTube.
Yep.
Let's see if that.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, that went on. Okay. So you see it?
Yep. But
Okay, good.
I'm gonna have to
okay, as long as you see it, because when I hit,
I have to do it after we're done, though. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like I said,
okay.
I'm
okay, that's cool because
I'm literally using a dinosaur computer. Now granted, it's a Power Mac, which is a great computer. Don't get me wrong, but it's so old. I cannot.
Cool, Kev. You wait a second. I'll take care of that right now.
Yeah, I can't update anything on this computer anymore. It's maxed out, and it's been that way for 5 years. So I'm surprised it's actually even streaming. So I'm just pretty happy about it.
Okay, Kev, you are cool, Kev. You are a moderator. I just made you a moderator. So I thought you were a long time ago. So there you go.
Let me see. When I type in here, I should know.
Yeah, I just said I'm not a mod either. I just made him a moderator.
Yep, I see it. I just can't do it from here because I'm streaming against yours. I have to wait till it's done, and then I have to go back into video and do it on the live chat or the chat replay. Because
Gio, I'll have to. I'm going to see the. Okay. Well, shit. Wait a second. I can do yours now.
No, you already did that. And what I'm saying is, to make you a mod, I have to wait for the replay. Put it in chat replay because you are the one that's primary on there.
Yeah, but I just
a mod on my channel.
Yeah, but I made you a moderator on my channel.
No, you're good. I see it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just made you a moderator on my channel because I clicked the 3 buttons.
Right, but I can't do it because you were streaming. I'm streaming to you, so I can't do it until we're done. I have to go back to video and do it in live chat replay. Click on it, make you a mod.
Okay.
I found it out in a weird way hell, a year ago or something. And I'm like, why can't I do this? It's because we're streaming together. Whoever started the stream, I can't do anything in that stream. I can only do it after the fact.
Well, I got Cool Kev there. Gio. Yeah, and Nav needs to get off and get on Cap's chat. That's probably it. Because I did it. I did it. The moderator. I did it. The moderator from the live chat. Okay, so you're a moderator on mine now.
Yeah. Kev, I know what you're saying, but it doesn't work. I mean, I can go make him a mod, but it's not gonna. It won't stay until it'll only stay for this stream. It won't stay in perpetuity. So if I wait till we're done, then go to my own, which that's what I've been using. Go to my own, then click it after it's done, then it stays in perpetuity until I shut it off or he chooses to not be one. So it's just it's one of those where the guy that starts the stream, it's the priority. You just can't do it while you're streaming live.
Gio, yes, there is a live feed. I'm on it right now.
Right. This is the one. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the feed, Gio. So you'd actually have to you'd have to stop what you're watching, hit the link, and then you'd see that you would be on.
So that's how you overtax this old dinosaur computer either.
I'm just saying, Gio, this is the live feed. You're on the live feed. You just got to stop what you're watching and then hit my channel and then come on that way. It's okay. Just as long as you hit the channel later on. Oh, I saw Devontae Adams with not one, but now 2 first down catches. Something that I probably have not seen him do in ages. Yeah, there you go. GeoMex is on. See, I can show you. Yeah, you're in there now. You're in here now. You got it, Gio. You're in here now. Yeah. So there you go. So I got the. Yep, I see you on the other one too. So yeah, you're in here. You are on my channel now. So you don't have any what is it? Chains. You're not a chain person. My new username is Dial Up Internet.
That's kind of what I feel like I'm working with right here. but it's working, and I'm pretty happy about that actually. So where'd you go? Let's see. I just kind of cracked the code a little bit. Cool Kev gave me a little bit of an idea there. I can't find you on my side though. Where'd I go?
Oh, that's not a touchdown. His knee is down. He's on the 1 yard line. They said this guy's got a touchdown. No, he does not. Yeah, Gio, I'll throw that one in there too. I don't know who had the catch, if it was Nakua or whoever, but his knee is down at the 1 yard line. That is not a touchdown. Whoever that is, he's like a tight end, 84.
I'll handle this freaking old mod thing after we're done. I'm done fucking with it. I don't want this computer just to go freaking, all right, oh man, you freaking just used me up in one session.
I was gonna say it because I'm gonna come back later on at 9 o'clock anyway. So if you got nothing else to do, folks, I will be back on at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna go get something to eat again.
Oh, right on.
So we will continue talking about the bullshit that we saw today with the Raiders, and we'll have it ready for you. And we'll actually, and Nav Man will do some old man jokes.
Dad jokes.
Oh, dad old man say, oh yeah. dad old man dad jokes. How's that?
So do you read that straight? Because it's mirrored to me.
Yeah, no, I see it says emergency dad jokes.
Right, but it's not backwards, right?
No, I can read that. It's straight.
It's backwards to me though. It's strange. Like looking
Yeah, but
at
that's why. Yeah, that's why you put your name as B.O.B.
right, and that's why Dad also right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
if it looks right to you guys, I don't give a shit. I'll be all right with it.
Why the fuck did they give him a touchdown?
Did you see that up
That's
there? You were talking about aircraft carriers. See that behind me?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that one lights up. It's way cool.
Which one's that?
I'll turn that one on so you can see it. It actually has the freaking landing lights. It looks 3D.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Well, I noticed for Army Navy yesterday, I saw the skipper of the Ike. I'm like, yes, that's my ship, the Ike.
Yeah, she's about done. She's just about done.
Yeah. Well, she went. Remember when I was in the yards for her extension? Okay.
Which one?
That was the yard period. Well, I was still in the Navy at the time. That was before we dropped 9/11. So that was the 2000 yard period, like 2001. So it's been about 25 years.
Yeah, that's been the yard. That's did 2 yard periods at least since then, and a refuel. So
yeah.
Yep.
No, that was the Recor. That was the Ike Recor.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the Ike Recor. Well, enough of this. We'll get back to Raider stuff later. We'll see you on the show 9 o'clock. So at about an hour and a half, 2.5.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about we'll talk about the reactions to the Packers game, which isn't quite over yet. It's a real close game. And Old Man Rivers. Let's talk about Old Man Rivers a little bit.
Well, you can tell me about Old Man Rivers because I don't have that on my channel. I got the Packers game and I got the the Rams game.
I got Red Zone playing on the TV, and I've got the Colts game playing on the other screen over here.
Yeah, I can do Red Zone on the big screen, but I'm just watching the actual Packers Broncos game. So hopefully.
Yeah.
Anyway, folks, 9 o'clock Eastern time. I will see y'all. Nav, aka B.O.B. We'll see you later there, shipmate. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Yeah, like here's this pull chocks. How's that pull chocks? Oh, there you go. Pull chocks. There you go. We'll see you later, brother.
What's this right here? Love you, no shit, man. Out we go.
I got it.
Love you.
I'm gonna bounce you, and then I'm gonna do my outro. We'll see Nav in a couple hours. We'll see it.
Yep. Let me go build.
That's Nav, man. I get to bounce him. So I have that power. Folks, come back at 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll have some more talking about the bullshit that's going on. So we'll see you 9 o'clock Eastern time. Yarr! I'm gonna do my outro now.